Mahāpratisarā is a female deity within Buddhism. She is a physical representation of a dharani, a text with magical powers. Her iconography is described in both the Sadhanamala and the Nishpanayogavali. She is described as a multi-headed and eight-armed goddess. Images of Mahāpratisarā have been previously identified as Chunda, Sitatapatra, Mahāpratyāṅira, Mahāpratisarā, Chandi, or Durga. This statuette is part of the Volkenkunde collection in Leiden in the Netherlands. The attributes on the right from the top are a sword, a noose, an axe, and a vajra resting on the palm of her hand, displaying the gift-giving gesture. On her left, from the top, is a chakra, a damaged attribute which may have been an elephant hook or a three-pronged staff, a water vessel, and finally a lotus. This statue of Mahāpratisarā is from Bihar in India and is now in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. The back of the statue has an inscription of the Buddhist creed, which is often found on Pala period Buddhist stelas. Additionally, a kneeling donor is depicted before the lion throne. Just as in the previous statuette from Java, we see a vajra in the goddess's open palm. In this stone statue, she is shown holding a sword and an axe with her right hands. In her left hands, she holds a club, a discus or chakra, and a noose. Based on surviving images from Eastern India, we see that the most common seated posture for Mahāpratisarā is either Lalitasana or Sattvaparyankasana. Among her attributes are the chakra or discus, the noose, the cudgel, and the vajra. There is no specific placement of these attributes. The text that Mahāpratisarā embodies is part of the long tradition of protective texts in Buddhist literature. As dhāranis rose to popularity throughout the Buddhist world, they underwent elaboration and reworking in both narrative frame and in mantric content. This was part of the new focus on using mantras and dhāranis for protection, but also to speed up the progress on the path towards Buddhahood. With the rise of this movement, these dhāranis came to hold a prominent visual place in Buddhist practice, which is exemplified by the surviving depictions of Mahāpratisarā, who developed an iconography of her own. The text that Mahāpratisarā personifies can be divided up into a few different parts. Firstly, the Buddha is described as giving a new teaching, and then the benefits of the texts are described. These benefits usually include protection from all bad things, such as diseases, demons, and the results of bad karma. The texts can also provide the fulfillment of any worldly wishes, including prosperity, good rebirth, and obtaining a son. The Buddha then gives the first dharani. Through 9 separate narratives, the Buddha continues to demonstrate the various ways in which the dharani has proven to be effective in the past. In between the 7th and the 8th narrative, 4 mantras are given that are considered to be the heart of the Mahāpratisarā dharani, and that are of the same efficacy. Following these narratives, there is a description of a ritual of how to make this text into a protective amulet. The text can be turned into an amulet by writing it down on a piece of cloth or other material and wearing it on one's neck or arm by means of a necklace or a bracelet. For example, one section of the text describes the benefits for a woman who wears the great amulet all the time. She will have all accomplishments and will be pregnant with a son every time. Fetuses grow easily and the expectant woman delivers the baby comfortably. Examples of the use of these types of amulets have been found in China, in Bali inside a stupa. Additionally, we have the physical representations of Mahāpratisarā from Java and Eastern India.